Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I have the honor here to be talking with a real artist. This is Aros, and he is so good at what he does. I want him to talk to you about his artwork. I mean, I met this gentleman at a fashion show, and the fashion show was a great show, but his artwork was just off the chain. Tell him about this art.
So, hello everybody. Yeah, I'm Aros Christos, and I started my journey in Sweden many years ago, and I guess I've always looked at life as an adventure in consciousness, and that art and an expression of any art is a way of sharing, you know, the true essence of who we are, you know, energy, consciousness. And the art that you see here around me, actually this started in August of this year. I said to myself, okay, I'm going to paint 10 paintings. And you know, I'm not a trained painter. I have never been taught painting or anything like that. So I basically started in the same way that I had my clothing line, Galactic Orgasm Design, which won 2 awards in 2012 and 2013 for the most eco-friendly designer and the most multicultural designer. We only had Native Americans in that show, and Saginaw Grant, who is a very famous actor and an activist, and he was 78 at that point, and he was one of the models, and the great-great-granddaughter of Sitting Bull was also one of the models. So it was a very special event because it's never happened before in fashion industry. So anyway, so my clothes is basically, I take old clothes and redesign them, and I paint them, and I put on collage on them, and all of these very powerful images appears. So I thought, okay, I'm going to do something similar on a canvas. And being that I don't really know anything, I just started out, and then when I started looking at what happened in the paintings, I saw these beings, these different creatures showing up. And it was very intriguing to me, and I thought, wow. And I kept on painting more paintings, and it just kept on happening. And it was very intriguing to me, and I could then and I was realizing, I've done yoga and meditation and chanting for you know, I've done spiritual work for more or less my whole life, but a specific way of doing it I've done for like 35 years. And I could see that was expressed here in these paintings was basically the journey of my own soul, where I was really at. And I could see that this was an expression of what was happening within me, and it made me really joyous and happy because I could see all the different beings and patterns and colors and endless possibilities. And so that was like really almost like a therapeutic moment to sit by an empty canvas and see what it has in store for me, you know? And though I like to mention something, that even though I've done this fashion for about 5 years, and I'm an award-winning vocalist 2007 for LA Music Awards, and you know, I've written some books, and everything that I've done in life, swimming with dolphins in the open ocean, Hawaii, and getting telepathic messages from them. I quit school when I was 16 because I felt school had nothing to offer me, and I went on a quest because I really wanted to understand, why am I here, what's the purpose, and where do I go when I quote unquote die. And so life became my university, and everything that has come through me has literally come through me by grace and self-effort, obviously. However, I never learned anything in books or studied anything in order to understand it. And I've learned to trust that inner process. I've learned to follow what I called the thread of my heart, which sometimes doesn't make sense from the way the intellect might perceive things. At the same time, the end result is really so much more magical and so much more fun and you know, and endless creativity is possible. Yeah, so my life has become a canvas.
Well, that's great. It was just a pleasure to meet you, and as I was photographing this fashion show where I did meet you, there was one gentleman who was wearing these pants. He had on a nice suit jacket, and these pants were just, my God, they look better than anything else in that fashion show.
Right.
They really did.
Right.
So that's how we got a chance to hook up. I'm so happy that you got a chance to speak on Sir Worldwide channel, because many people are going to see you and they'll be writing, and I'll be passing their information on to you. I want to thank you. Please subscribe, like this. Aloha.
Aloha.